Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World video. You seem to be really enjoying the content lately here on the channel, so we're back with another video that attempts to answer one of the most asked and unanswered questions of Jurassic. This franchise is typically well put together with next to no plot holes or loose ends, so it's my job to explain the details and explanations of this franchise for you guys to learn and enjoy just that little bit more. In one of our previous videos, we went ahead and answered another highly requested question. We explained what happened to the baby velociraptor that we saw in the original Jurassic Park back in 1993, as well as what happened to Junior, the baby Tyrannosaurus from the Lost World Jurassic Park from 1997. However, this time around for today's video, we're fast forwarding to the year of 2016 and going from live action to animated. Today, we're attempting to answer what happened to the Nothosaurus of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This creature was a unique aspect of this franchise that sadly seemed to have been a throwaway creature, just like the Smilodon. But hopefully it'll make its return somewhere later down the line. But for now, I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this video as we attempt to answer what exactly happened to Jurassic World's Nothosaurus. Jurassic World's Nothosaurus was first introduced to the franchise in 2022's Camp Cretaceous Season 5, which is currently the last official release that we have in our timeline of Jurassic's cinematic universe. In more recent times, and within our universe, it has just released into the Jurassic World video game, Jurassic World Evolution 2, via their newest and latest DLC, the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack. It had a fine appearance within Camp Cretaceous as we first saw it teased in the underground reactor core of Manticore Island. The Nothosaurus soon caused a threat to our campers, almost snapping up Sammy and Darius before Yasmina squares up to the creature to knock it out with a shovel. The creature continued his pursuit on the campers before drawing his attention to one of the Brad X's, destroying it and ultimately saving the campers, allowing them to escape from the underground facility of the island. After this, not much is entirely known about what happened to it, but its next showcase was in the elevator, sedated, with Ben and the others surrounding it. Miraculously, with a little bit of some help from plot armor, they managed to survive this encounter with the Nothosaurus. Soon after, the Nothosaurus was released into the jungle biome. Within this scene, it once again protected the campers indirectly by killing off a Dilophosaurus and bringing it down into the swampy water. And that was the very last we ever saw of the Nothosaurus on screen within the timeline. So that begs the question, what exactly ended up happening to this creature? Well, while we don't currently know its whereabouts and its story, we can make a safe assumption to try and understand his most likely story path and piece together what his story may have been. So the last time that we see of it was on Manticore Island within the jungle biome. So the bigger question is, what happened to Manticore Island? Well, as we know, the island seemed to have survived and was being well taken care of from the events of 2016 up until June 2018, as we see that Ben and May are residing on the island, seemingly looking after the animals, as it was confirmed that Sammy is sending meat from her ranch over there so that the carnivores can eat it. This implies that the carnivores, such as the Tyrannosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Spinosaurus, and even Velociraptors, are still alive on that island, as well as multiple herbivores that were spotted throughout the show. Now, whilst the Nothosaurus can in fact eat meat, as we have seen it do so after it killed the Dilophosaurus, it's safe to assume that its preferred diet would have been fish. Just like the hybrids of the Spinoceratops, this creature would have preferred to have eaten fish rather than anything else. But the only place we see fish surviving on the island was in the ice biome. So what about the jungle biome? Well, it's unlikely that fish was existing in that muddy water. Not impossible, just unlikely. So there's a good chance that the Nothosaurus would have surfaced up and hunt down anything that was living within this swampy biome. The only species that we actually know existed within this biome were the Dilophosauruses. So it seems like he probably had the same meal every day for 2 years, unless Ben and May stepped in to help it out. Now, Ben knew that the Nothosaurus was alive in the swampy biome, as he did see the animal last within that area. So it's unlikely that they forgot about this creature, but instead decided to feed it. So feeding it some meat from Sammy's ranch would still be the most likely scenario. So we kind of know what it got up to between the years of 2016 and 2018, not really all that much. First starting out surviving on its own by killing Dilophosauruses, and then probably later on being taken care of once Ben and May returned back to the island. But what about after 2018? Well, this is where it starts to get a little bit more tricky. As we know, we barely know anything that happened within the Camp Cretaceous series post-2018, the only information being from Jurassic World Dominion with the connections that we can see and hear from the movie. Most noticeably, the brain control chips that were discussed and visually used within Jurassic World Dominion, meaning that somehow Biosyn returned back to the Pacific Islands, located Manticore Island specifically, and stole these chips to then begin work on them to making their own version that we eventually see in 2022's Jurassic World Dominion. But as far as dinosaurs and whereabouts are confirmed, this makes it very, very tricky. As I'm sure you are all aware by now, there is a new animated series coming in 2024 that will hopefully explore the post-Fallen Kingdom era and the pre-Jurassic World Dominion era of Jurassic. Whilst we haven't quite got a teaser trailer for what to expect of this show just yet, we do know that an Allosaurus is going to be involved in the show in some capacity. So that's even further reason to speculate that it takes place after 2018 because of what we see in Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock. But will it follow what was left on Manticore Island? Well, while I don't believe that the story will focus heavily on this island, there is a chance that it may get a cameo mention or possibly a flashback scene showcasing the island once again. But attempting to get an answer specifically about Nothosaurus might be near impossible, unfortunately. So, using our speculation caps once again, I don't think that much would have changed for the Nothosaurus' lifespan, and it just kept living out its days on Manticore Island within the swamp biome, hunting and being fed. It's safe to say that it's a very tricky one to come up with a whole entire new story for, as it's near impossible with the minimal screen time and information that we've been given about this creature. It might even be one of the least known about species of Jurassic, along with the Smilodon too. But we'll just have to wait until we know more to speculate about this creature once again. It's an incredible looking creature, it's a unique looking creature, and whilst we did only really get to see it in animated, I do hope and have my fingers crossed that maybe one day we'll get to see it in live action once again. Again, a massive shout out to My Life with Monsters, who was able to create some kind of live action thumbnail for me to showcase what a live action Nothosaurus would look like in a Jurassic movie. Take a look at that image. Who wouldn't want that? That looks absolutely incredible. But for now, that's what happened to Jurassic World's Nothosaurus. Nothing too exciting, but something that will hopefully be followed up on once the new animated series rolls around next year. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and wish to learn more about the Jurassic franchise. But for now, all I ask for from you guys today is to make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.